On Nigeria's Punch newspaper, the bold headline, ECOWAS denies endorsing any herbal drug for COVID-19. The story reads, ECOWAS has dismissed reports that its health institution, West Africa Health Organization, had ordered medicine developed by the Malagasy Institute of Applied Research, Madagascar, for COVID-19 treatment. The regional body said it was aware that several claims of COVID-19 cures had been made in different parts of the world, but added that it could endorse products that have been shown to be effective through scientific study. Now, of course, this is a story that's generating a lot of reactions across the continent. Is the Malagasy COVID-19 remedy worth giving a try or not? More on that story on the Punch newspaper. Still in Nigeria, but some good news of the birth of a child, a boy. We find a headline in the Vanguard newspaper saying, "I delivered before flight attendants arrived." The story of a woman who delivered aboard a flight from the United Arab Emirates. Mrs. Kafayat Omoshalewa Amusa narrated her ordeal there, saying she delivered a baby before flight attendants could get to her. Her desire was to come home to have a baby, a third baby, that is, in Nigeria, on or before the 30th of May, but for flight cancellations. You find a labor experience there on the Vanguard newspaper in Nigeria. And finally, to Cameroon, to some sports. On the Cameroon Tribune, we find a headline, National Football Championship. Activity mounts over season ending. For over a week, football lovers in Cameroon are anxiously waiting to know the future of football in the country. So much disruption by the COVID-19 pandemic. A case of concern here in Cameroon over the country's football season. More on the Cameroon Tribune. Those were some of today's newspaper headlines.